Stormy Daniels, who is the adult porn actress and filmmaker who is alleged to have had a sexual affair with Donald Trump, and then it was alleged that she was paid $130,000 in hush money back in 2016, appeared on Jimmy Kimmel's show last night. Now, the appearance coincided with the State of the Union address, and a lot of people were wondering whether or not she was going to speak up about all of these reports regarding her relationship with Donald Trump back in the early 2000s. And there was an interesting exchange. Now, before the State of the Union, there was a statement released and allegedly signed by Stormy Daniels indicating that she completely denied any type of relationship with him and denied that there was ever any hush money involved. Let me read that statement to you right now, graphic 50. The fact of the matter is that each party to this alleged affair denied its existence in 2006, 2011, 2016, 2017, and now again in 2018. I am not denying the affair because I was paid hush money, as has been reported in overseas owned tabloids. I am denying this affair because it never happened. And then she allegedly signed that statement. Well, Kimmel noticed something about that signature, and I wish I could show you the original video, but because of copyright issues, we are not able to. So we recreated the exchange between Kimmel and Stormy Daniels. Take a look.
What fascinates me, the signature on the original statement does not seem to match the signature here, and I have gone back through my library of photographs of you to compare headshots that you have signed, and they don't seem to match anything except for the original statement. So I guess my question is, did you sign the statement that was released today?
I don't know, did I?
Wait a minute.
But it doesn't look like my signature, does it?
So wait, you're saying that perhaps this letter was written and released without your approval? All right, so do you know where it came from? Do you have any idea?
I don't know where it came from. It came from the internet. I also work for the FBI and I'm a man, according to the internet today.
Well, we'll have to do a full examination.
I love your recreations. I think we should just do the whole show on that.
So she doesn't deny that she didn't write that statement, and she doesn't really even deny that she had that affair with him. Like, she can't say much because apparently she signed something that's preventing her from really speaking out. But In Touch had interviewed her back in 2011, and she gave pretty graphic details about her sexual affair with Donald Trump.
Yeah, so that was before she had gotten $130,000, allegedly.
Yeah.
And before she had signed a statement saying that she can't talk about it, allegedly. So if you guys remember when that original statement from Stormy Daniels came out, I read some of the lines and said, this isn't Stormy Daniels. This sounds exactly like the Trump team, because it had a bunch of Trumpisms in there. I forget exactly what they were, but it was like, I tremendously deny this accusation bigly. And I'm like, she didn't write that, okay? And she didn't come out with a statement.
Right.
Trump's lawyer came out with a statement saying, believe me, this is what she wrote. And I was like, no, I don't believe you, you're Trump's lawyer, and that sounds like Trump.
Yeah.
And so now with her obvious non-denial there, like, golly gee, yeah, I guess that, is that my signature?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
So
she never wrote it.
So again, for me, him having an affair, I don't care. Like, if it's a consensual situation, I don't care, it's not a big deal. For me, what was interesting was the hush money, and also how he's a target-rich environment. What don't we know about? Like, there are things out there that we don't even know about yet. Like, what else has he paid for in hush money? I don't know, and I feel like when I say he's a target-rich environment, I'm worried about bribes, I'm worried about extortion, I'm worried about who has what kind of dirt on the president of the United States and how it could compromise the way that he behaves and the policies that he pushes for. It's just,
and what he's willing to do or trade to make sure that those stories don't get out. So that's a relevant issue. And look, and Ben is right when he says on the show that hypocrisy is a little overrated. Everybody talks about hypocrisy, but in this case, when the evangelical leaders came out and said, that's all right, we're giving Trump a mulligan on this one. And I'm gonna get to the most relevant part here, but think about all the different parts. If Obama had slept with a porn star, cheated on his wife, do you think he gets a mulligan? If there were
no chance.
very legitimate stories saying that he paid her hush money so that the American people didn't find out right before the election, you think the evangelical leaders and Trump voters would have given Obama a mulligan, right? And then finally, the important part, using what now the allegations are that he used campaign money to pay her. That's illegal. And oh my God, they would have shredded Obama. It would have been the biggest scandal of his presidency by an order of magnitude, 100 times bigger than whatever nonsense scandals they invented about Obama. And now it's barely a story for Trump. So she never wrote that letter. God bless Kimmel for proving that without a shadow of a doubt, right? And she gave the 2011 interview. You could see it. You can see exactly what her and Trump actually did. What you just watched was one of the videos that we do today, but we actually do a whole 2-hour show every single day. It's a podcast. You could watch it in video or listen to it as audio. You can download it, you can stream it, and you get it completely ad-free if you could become a member of the Young Turks. TYTnetwork.com/join.